Is this a big game because of the standings or just because division, who they are, or just another game on the schedule?
I think it's just a game that we got to get off this losing slide we on. I think we lost 2 in a row, so we're just trying to get back to our winning ways, and we got to come out and do what we got to do. We can't worry about standings or all that type of stuff. We got to try to get better for the Toronto Raptors.
You guys have done a pretty good job of squashing these slumps before they grow. I don't think you've lost 3 games in a row in over a year. What's gone into that? Why is it that you've been so successful at kind of cutting those streaks down?
I think the biggest thing was just focusing on us and trying to get better daily. Through the season you go through injuries, guys get tired and all sorts of things, but I think we got a lot of depth, so we can easily get over those little slumps if we do have them, but at the same time we got to worry about trying to get better. We lost 2 close ones and we really lost them in 1 quarter, so we got to try to play our whole 48 minutes and try to get this win tonight.
Speaking of minutes, how are you feeling right now, because you had one of your better games and still playing?
I'm good, just trying to maintain, just trying to do everything, my maintenance work, and just trying to keep getting better and better, because the team gonna really need me at the end of the season more than they need me at the beginning.
Have you noticed a difference in your body, though? Have you responded differently?
For sure. Just moving defensively, I notice I can move better now, so I can just tell that I'm getting that go in me. So I'm just happy where I'm at, and I still got room for improvement.
So that rest early in the year was worth it? As frustrating as it might have been at the time?
Yeah, it was really worth it. It really helped me out. I didn't know it, but, just strengthening my body overall, that didn't help me right now, and I feel better than I felt in about a year and a half, so it's great.
It's fair to say the Celtics are sort of on the ascent. They've been building to the point. At what point do teams need to see tangible success?
They've been building, but I think, they're a great team, and they keep rising. So they kind of like ourselves. Yeah. We looking at each other in the mirror, and we keep building, and we keep getting better. So it's going to be a good game, and I think, they're on the uprising, and that's good for the Celtics.
We saw Atlanta get to that level, but never be able to push all the way through. We saw Indiana get to that level and never be able to push all the way through. What makes the difference, do you think?
I think the difference is sometimes, you can give up early. You can have a great team and you can just give up early, or you can try to outsmart yourself. So it's just, that's not my job. That's the GM's job and whoever running the organization's job. But my job is just to go on the court and try to do whatever I can to help my team win.
Teams do outsmart themselves fairly often, I would think.
Yeah, sometimes, you try to go get this big acquisition, and sometimes it doesn't work in your favor. So, but at the end of the day, man, different teams run their teams different.
You played with Al, obviously, and he was their big acquisition in the offseason. What does he bring to what they were already building?
He's very versatile. Al, he can shoot the ball, he rebounds, get in the post, bang a little bit. He can do it all. So he's very big for them, because he was very big for us in Atlanta. His game is not highlighted, and but you'll look at the stat sheet, and he might fill the stat sheet in every category. So he helps that team tremendously, and I think him and Isaiah are the heads of the Snakes, so we got to try to take them 2 out of the game and try to pick up a win.
Aside from simply getting healthy, is there anything that you're seeing that they're doing differently or better since you guys saw them last month?
Not necessarily. I think they're still playing the same way, but they're just getting healthy too, and that's what we're trying to do. And you usually see teams' best effort and their best response when they're healthy, and I feel like they're healthy and they got their whole team back and they're playing at a high level right now.
Seems like Jared's getting closer, progressing. What's he going to bring for you guys when he gets home?
He's going to bring a lot. I think a lot of people forgot about Jared, and they forgot we got that in our back pocket. He's one of those physical guys. He's going to bring that physicality. I don't think nobody's just going to be going down the lane, laying the ball up, because I remember when we played him against the Celtics, he laid me out, and we still talk about that to this day. So I think he's going to bring that physicality to the team, rebounding. As you can see, the last 2 games, I think we didn't get out-rebounded. So those 2 things that we really need from Jared, and I feel like that's what he's going to bring.